Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Title Update 1 is up and live, and I figured we would start the coverage for the title update with Mizutsune. So, the way the video is going to happen, I'm going to jump into the fight. I'm showing you going and picking up the quest, and then I'm going to cut out all the story footage. That way, you can kind of go into that part unspoiled, although, small warning, there's a little bit of a travel section. And dive into the fight. So, the fight itself is actually really fun. I'm impressed. I don't think it's particularly hard in the basic version, but she had enough surprise attacks and did enough damage, even with me wearing the armor that I'm wearing, that once she starts popping up as tempered, it's going to be a challenging fight. Maybe not the hardest fight in the world, but it's got enough variety in the moves and enough danger with some of the moves, as well as mobility, that I can see once the damage is ramped up and her health is ramped up, she's going to actually be a really good fight. I'm looking forward to running into her the first time as tempered, and I've really enjoyed it. She fits in well with the environment. I thought it would feel kind of samey since she's been in a couple games that are relatively recent. Like, I know there was a game between Generations and Rise, but it still feels to me like she's just not had too much of a chance to fade into the background compared to a lot of other monsters. But I still like her. The design's really good, and it's pretty easy to see why they picked her out, because she fits into this environment really well. But anyway, let's hop over and take a look at the armor real quick before I leave you all to just watch the fight play out. So first I'm going to go in and pull up a weapon and then really quickly compare with another one to see if the skills stay the same. Her weapons are down at the bottom of the tree, and the question marks there, I'm guessing, are Zoshia. So sorry if you didn't know, that's another monster coming in this update, but whatever. I'm not terribly worried about spoilers with this. But it includes Slicked Blade and Critical Element. So I'll go in and show you what Slicked Blade is. Slicked Blade, which will be useless for Gunlance, boosts your affinity when wet and gives an extra 21% when afflicted with Bubble Blight. Really cool skill for capping out your affinity, and should open up some gearing options for people that otherwise pop a few specific pieces of gear or gems in order to hit that 100% affinity cap. But not a super exciting skill for Gunlance, because Gunlance, the shelling style affinity, is not really all that important. Yeah, I'm using the Gore set, but that's because I'm trying to keep a sort of generalized set. So, really quickly, we'll go through and show you the visuals for the male and female for both alpha and beta. And then I'll leave the beta set appearance on and scroll through the alpha so you can actually see the comparison between the skills and gem slots. So it gives you the immunity to the slow movement through aquatic and oils, burst, constitution, evade window, evade extender, constitution again, some more burst, and peak performance. Then when we go in and actually look at the full set bonus, it's just basically Bubbly Dance 1 and 2. So slightly lesser version, better version. And Bubbly Dance helps get you, if it works like it used to, you get the minor version of Bubble Blight that helps your dodge, but it prevents you from getting the negative version of Bubble Blight where you just slide around uncontrollably everywhere. Which, really, I didn't find the bubbles as I was fighting her all that hard to dodge this time around. I don't think I ever got the severe version of Bubble Blight. Although, I don't know, I could have just had it popped by being hit. But anyway, the fight was really enjoyable. She actually has a couple surprising moves, so keep your eye out for when she starts charging up around her mouth. And I'm going to go ahead and be quiet and let the rest of the fight play out, because, honestly, the cool shit happens from here on out. Anyway. You all have a good night, and remember, if I can beat it, so can you.
that flaming bubble.